Hello and welcome to another Teacher's Corner. I'm Teacher Kirby, and before we get started with this Let's Play episode, just a reminder, if you like what you see, click that like and subscribe button if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. Don't forget to ring that bell. And if you would like to support Teacher's Corner further, you can click the join button on my YouTube channel or become a patron on my Patreon page. The link for that is popping up on the right hand side of this video, right hand corner. Alright, and if you are considering a meal kit delivery service, my husband and I highly recommend HelloFresh. We've been trying it out, absolutely love it. And if you click on the link in the description, you can get yourself $40 off your first box of HelloFresh. Alright, now, without any further ado, we'll be playing the second of the two new episodes that came out with the latest Discovery expansion. And these are... Here we go. This is the Impossibility of Reason. Ambushed by Klingons, survival seems a remote possibility on a desolate moon of the Prior's system. So here we go.
The Prior's World simulation has provided some very interesting data. Starfleet Command wants to expand on what we've learned, and the latest simulation should help with that. Your participation in this simulation is important, though the subject matter may be sensitive. We're asking you to step into the aftermath of the battle at Prior's World. You'll be dealing with the actions of Ja'ula and her forces there under extreme conditions. Good luck.
Get Captain Lorca to safety. Alright, and for this extreme experience, we shall earn experience points, expertise, 720 dilithium, and a Klingon bat'leth, a nanofiber insulated jacket. And accept. There we go. And now I can, of course, transwarp for free to the starting position. Begin. Impossibility of Reason.
Baran's in trouble. Those Klingons won't stop until she's gone. We need to get in there before it's too late.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Mayday, Mayday, this is the USS Baran. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
Baran, this is Teacher's Corner. We are en route.
You come to save your comrades. Honorable, if not foolish. Come and save them. If you have the courage to stand in battle against true Klingon warriors.
Continue.
That's a car! Looks like he didn't run far after Ja'ula beamed him out of prison. What? No good deed goes unpunished? You know, if I'd listened to the warden instead of saving a car, this wouldn't be happening.
Continue.
You did the best you could back there, Commander. A car's responsible for his actions, not you. Let's focus on doing what we can to help the Baran.
Agreed. Helm, let's give him something else to shoot at. Boy, the dogs are noisy right now.
Looks like we picked up some more Klingon attention.
we go.
This is a Baran. Our shields are buckling. Target's shields have failed.
We're losing essential ship systems. Now would be a good time.
Incoming hails from the Baran. What? The warp core! Someone's triggered the self-destruct. Oh my god! Baran! She's gone. This can't be happening. Scan the area. Escape pods. Did she launch any escape pods? If anyone got away, we need to find them before the Klingons do.
Looks like at least one escape pod launched. Here we go. Who's in the pod?
Sick bay's reporting in. Captain Lorca needs extensive medical facilities. More than you have on board your ship. We need to get him to a star base or to Starfleet Medical.
Easier said than done, Commander.
I understand, Captain. The ion storm is getting worse and Pryor's world can't be left undefended. But if you can spare just one of your shuttles, we'll get him there that way. Please? He's going to die if we don't do something, and I can't let that happen.
Have Captain Lorca secured for transit. Shuttle bay prep for launch. Here we go.
We'll reach the edge of the storm soon.
Don't spare the horses, Commander. I've had a lot of days better than this one.
Enemy vessel on sensors. They're targeting us.
Take evasive action.
They're firing to disable!
They want us alive.
Shields are gone. Impulse is failing.
Get us on the ground, Commander.
Crash positions. Brace for impact. Any landing you can walk away from, huh? Tricorder isn't showing any serious injuries. You'll live. Atmos breathable, but this is a Class P environment. If the cold doesn't kill us, the Klingons will. No way they're gonna let us go now. We need shelter, and fast.
Continue.
Damn. This place reminds me of some of the places my family dragged me to for a vacation back home. You really haven't lived until you go camping on Andoria. Makes this place look like Waikiki Beach.
Continue.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ensign. But those of us who didn't grow up on an ice moon aren't as amused. Emergency survival protocol. Break out the gear and supplies and find shelter. I don't want this weather finishing with the Klingons started.
I'll check the emergency compartment on the side of the shuttle. Where is the emergency compartment on the side of the shuttle? There it is! Open emergency supply hatch. Fetch supplies. Fetch, fetch. Good captain, fetch.
I'm reading some cave systems up on that mountainside. They might be a good place to set up camp. Maybe even a distress beacon. I can use the shuttle's emergency transporter to send Captain Lorca and another person there. Get them out of this wind and cold. It's only good for one transport, though.
Let's do that and head for shelter.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, we lost some pieces of the shuttle while we were coming down. Some of that might be useful here. We should keep an eye out for anything we can easily salvage.
Understood. You'd better go with Lorca. We'll catch up with you. Oh look, I got cold weather gear. Isn't that cute? Okay. Beam over Kerwin and Lorca.
They made it. Takes guts to beam into a cave with an emergency transporter mostly held together with wishful thinking. Now, we just need to get there ourselves. The old-fashioned way, on Shank's mare, through a frozen wasteland. You take me to all the best places, Ellen.
Let's get out of here before the Klingons show up. Or worse still, fire from orbit.
Should we worry about leaving tracks that the Klingons can follow?
See those ice formations? Temperatures get high enough to thaw, then refreeze.
So, the snow will probably melt enough to lose our tracks in the next few hours.
Right, and if it stays cold and humid, we'll get more snow anyway.
Good news. Now we just have to worry about finding our way out of here.
This looks kind of like a trail. Oh, hey, look.
Wait, you see those mounds of snow? Some of them are just going to be light powder, but some of those were built. Watch your step. There might be life forms in those, and they might not like unwanted guests.
Got it.
Kerwin to team. My tricorder says there's a piece of the shuttle manifold near your position. Grab it if you can, okay? We could really use it.
We'll get that component.
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected.
They're little scorpions. These remind me of the day when arthropods. Okay. Fetch the component. It's interesting.
We got your
there's
widget, Kerwin. Never mind the beasties.
There are some things where you can't.
Sorry about that. I wonder if they were staying close to it for warmth.
Good work. Keep it coming. We're gonna need a lot more tricks to survive.
Where is our goal? Should be facing it. I don't see it. Huh. I see a cave over here. I'm gonna guess that's it. Well, since we were heading this way, let's keep going this way. We're going to assume the path will double back. Hey, look at that. Path doubles back.
Fumaroles. I was wondering if we'd see any, and here they are. Look, geothermal activity pushes heated water up and forms those bubbling mud pools. I wouldn't recommend taking a dip, though. That stuff is scalding.
Got it.
Kerwin here. I'm picking up another piece of debris near you. Looks like some live circuitry survived thanks to a Duralloy shell. Can you grab it for me? Thanks.
It's not in an obvious spot. Probably somewhere just among the geysers. Somewhere among the geysers. Oh boy. So, oh, there it is. No, they won't let us go up there. Okay, they won't let us go up there. They won't let us go up there either. Huh. There it is. Fumarole worm. Okay, so we got another component. And now we still have to make our way through the rest of these fumaroles.
Enemy targets on center.
Guess would be, seems like we're on a path again.
Hey, you see that?
Hey,
Over by
hey.
the rocks?
Yeah, I think it's another piece of the shuttle.
And we got another piece. Yay!
What are these marks in the ice? Tracks of some kind?
It's big, whatever it is. Let's not wait to find out more.
I'm not sure I see it, but this seems to be a path, so we're going to follow it. Sometimes it's really hard to tell with the snow and things, but you know. Hey, look at that.
Never thought I'd be happy to see a cave, but here we are. I can almost feel my toes again. This was a good choice. Defensible position, adequate shelter, picking up some water inside as well. Might be able to cobble up some fortifications by carving out some rock.
It's a start. Where's Lorca?
Looks like they're a little deeper in the cave. If I know Kerwin, he's probably hard at work cobbling a warp core together out of rocks, a hypo spray casing, and a belt buckle.
Sounds like a real MacGyver. Thanks, Chief. Let's find out, shall we? Alright, and there they are. Check on Lorca.
Captain Lorca's life signs are stable for now. His medical unit is functioning normally, and he didn't suffer any further wounds during the crash.
At least he's still alive.
Some good news for a change. Nice work, everyone. Let's set up camp. Kerwin, see if there's a way to send a coded distress beacon. To Pev, we need to know if there's anything we can use to survive around here.
Alright, Patel and I can start setting up a camp with our supplies. I'll reheat that rock that Kerwin heated up. Reheat the rock.
Nice. That'll be warm and cozy for a while.
Make camp. Talk to Captain Lorca.
Listen, I have to count on you. Landry's competent, but this might be too much for one person to manage.
We're in this together, Captain.
Yeah, we are. And we have to be prepared to fight. You and I both know it's only a matter of time before the Klingons find us. I need to know you'll be ready to make the hard call if it comes down to it.
Meaning?
You're dealing with Klingons. There's no room for weakness. The Vulcans know this. When you face Klingons, act from a position of strength whenever possible. When they come, you need to be ready to hit them hard. Give no quarter.
I'll be ready, Captain. I've fought Klingons before.
You have, but not like this. You might find yourself in a situation real soon where doing things by the book won't get the job done. And people depending on you will die, understand? Trust your instincts when it comes to that, not the regulations. Be prepared to make the hard call.
With due respect, I believe we can be true to Starfleet values and survive.
Check in on the rest of the team. They need to stay motivated.
Talk to Kerwin.
Good morning. I'm still working on this transmitter. It's pretty banged up, I'm afraid. If only we had some more spare parts, but I'll make do. And to think, I was considering becoming a holonovelist before I joined Starfleet. Good thing I picked up a few skills with transmitters and recorders.
Is there anything that I can get to help?
Well, if you're serious about going out in that cold again, keep your eyes peeled for metal ores and deposits. Anything with magnesium, sulfur, or other reactive ores. Stuff like that. Stuff we can burn. Speaking of ores, we could also use magnetic or radioactive ores. Those I can use for primitive power cells.
What's your role on Landry's team?
I'm a technical security specialist. Computer security, encryption, force field, surveillance devices, explosives, the works. It's engineering, but, you know, without the engines. A little joke there.
What's your story, Kerwin?
I've actually known Landry since before we joined Starfleet. It was always something she really wanted to do. The chance to get out there, to live a bigger life. As for me, I was a video novelist for several years before she convinced me to join. I'm glad she did. On most days, anyway. Oh, and don't listen to Patel. I didn't join because I lost a bet with Landry. Honest.
I see. We're counting on you with that transmitter. I'll leave you to it.
I'm mixing up some nutrient broth from our supplies. Not the best smelling stuff, but it'll keep us alive. We're gonna need a lot of calories in this weather, so we should try to find more food if we can.
Do you think there's anything edible here?
Well, we've already seen some wildlife. We're likely to find some edible fungi or mosses in the caves, maybe some root vegetation. I don't know if I'd want to nibble on anything more complex. Contents could be dangerous to us.
What's your role in Landry's team?
I'm an assault team specialist, close combat, automatic weapons, squad support. If it involves mixing it up in a fight, that's in my area of expertise. Two-time Ushan champion back in my hometown. That's got me through a few scrapes with Klingons. They thought their batlets were the last word in close combat. They thought wrong.
Clearly, you're still standing.
Damn right. Combat isn't Starfleet's top priority, but sometimes we have to fight to protect what we value. The Klingons are finding out what Vulcans have known for a long time. Andorians know how to fight. And we fight to win.
Do you have any plans when we get out of here?
Yeah. I have a family back on Andoria. 2 wives and a husband. And we're all eagerly awaiting a young one any day now. We all knew that signing on to Starfleet would make career demands on my time, of course. But I'll be glad when this is over and I have a chance to see them again.
I expect we'll all be due some shore leave once we make it off of this moon.
There was an Earthrider who wrote that young men always feel the need to get married, or get in uniform, or both at the same time. I wound up doing the latter. I just don't like leaving opportunities on the table. The chance to have a family and the chance to serve are both too important for me to let them pass by.
Hold on to that attitude and we'll see where we go from here. There she is.
It's not luxury accommodations on Ryza, but at least the cave's secure. We need some more food. If something indigenous proves to be edible, our emergency rations will get us through a few days, but that's all.
How are you holding up?
I'm here, watching the Baran go. That was a hard hit for all of us. We lost a lot of friends up there. Right now, I think we need to get warmer. This cold's taking a toll, even in the cave out of the wind. Maybe Kerwin can figure a way to insulate the walls a little.
What's your role in Landry's team?
As chief of security, I do a lot of team management, strategy, and planning. My specialties are in operational readiness and field leadership. Basically, it's my job to keep every one of my people in top form, and to deploy them where their skills will do the most good.
What's the story between you and Landry?
Ellen and I have served together for some time. If you mean personally, well, let's just say that the captain is aware, and he's given us the usual speech about how personal relationships can interfere with work, and so far, he's trusted us to be professional, which we've been.
So, Captain Lorca doesn't interfere as long as it doesn't affect your work?
That's right. He's a pragmatist, and so is Ellen. She's really good at getting things done. She's not afraid to take a hard look at a tough situation and getting down to business. She tells me I have my head in the clouds sometimes, but I think she likes it, honestly.
Make sure to get something warm to eat. I'll check on the others.
Doing the rounds, eh? Making sure your team's ready for what's ahead? Good call. I'd do the same. What's ahead? Yeah. Not a lot of good news there. Stranded on a frozen rock, no rescue in sight, and the sky belongs to the Klingons right now. Klingons! Beginning to wish I'd never laid eyes on them.
We're still in one piece, and that's what counts.
Good point. The captain's still alive, and I'm not. Commander Patel is still with me, still with us. Starfleet trains us to deal with adversity. We'll figure something out. For now, let's see if we can scrape what we need to survive from this rock while we're here.
Come on, let's get moving. Search for fumaroles, or search fumaroles for materials. Ooh, I have to go outside. Where's the hold of that cave? There it is. So we have to go to the fumaroles. Oh yay.
Losing the Baran was hard. You know, I don't have much left, but I am ready to fight for it. For them. My people from the Baran, they're my family. Starfleet, they give us tools and training, sure. But the most important thing that they give us is each other.
All right.
That should be enough. Let's go.
Alright.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big monster! Very big! I'm pretty sure I know what made those marks in the ice now.
Big monster.
Enemy combatant in close proximity.
We better hope none of those come to visit the cave.
Flanking damage detected.
Run, Torres.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, good. Wait till you see what I've done with the cave.
Boy, they're just a little sarcastic, aren't they? Where's Kerwin? There's Kerwin.
Ah, what you got there? Magnesite? Ah, indium. We can use that. I'll take those off your hands. The indium can give us some power. Just don't loiter around it. It's radioactive. I can probably use the magnesite to make some explosive charges. You know, just in case.
Explosives? In a cave like this. That's not one of your best ideas, Kerwin. Even if we don't collapse it on our heads, we'd probably trap ourselves. We'd be stuck, unless we could burn a new way out with our phasers.
You have a point.
Sealing off the cave entrance and finding another way out is superior to being devoured by those ice creatures you mentioned. Put the explosive near the tunnel entrance. See if you can rig up a remote detonator. Better to have the option and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Continue.
I should have just enough parts to make a short-range radio detonator for the explosives. I can work on that while someone else sets up these canisters. With the magnesium as an accelerant, and some of the gelled thruster fuel from the shuttle, they'll go up once a charge is applied to them.
I'll install the explosives. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, just setting explosive. There we go. Now I gotta talk to somebody.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece. Judging by the looks on your faces, you didn't come back empty-handed. That's good news. Come and have a seat, Ellen. Got a reasonably smooth rock, nice and heated up for you.
We found some useful materials, yes.
Looks like the best rock in the house, too. Thanks, Emna. You're always looking out for me. Okay, let's talk next steps. Kerwin, we're gonna need that transmitter real soon. We've bought a little time, but not much. This cold's not going anywhere, and neither are the Klingons.
All good points. Time's not on our side here.
You're not wrong, but consider. We survived the Klingon ambush, and a crash landing, and those things that tried to eat us, whatever the hell they were. The captain's still with us, and we have each other. Remember, we're Starfleet. We can't give in to despair. When times are worst, that's when we need to rise to our best.
You're right. We can't let these hardships grind us down.
Agreed. Let's not lose sight of what matters the most here. Okay, everyone, get some rest. I know I'm beat. Please tell me we have some more of that moss around. I need to pad out my thermal bag. It's keeping me warm, but this cave floor is doing a number on my back.
I think we can manage something, Commander. Okay. And camp. Okay, I need to talk to Kerwin. Kerwin.
I think we're in business here. The distress beacon's operational. It actually works. I mean, it's ugly and full of hacks, but we can send out a distress signal with the beacon now.
Excellent work.
Hold on. If we use the beacon, won't the Klingons receive the signal too? If they're still trying to find us, they'll know exactly where we are once we turn that on. This cozy little cave will be crawling with Klingons sooner than any of us would like once that happens.
Is there any way to mask the signal?
None, unfortunately. We turn it on, and it'll be out there for all to see, friend and foe alike. We're hoping that Federation ships at Pryor's World will hear it and respond before the Klingons do. It's a risk, but one we need to think about taking soon.
We'll need to be ready for the Klingon response as well.
Agreed. They know we crashed. And unless they gave up the chase, they're still out there. And they will come running the moment they detect this beacon. Count on it. So, we need to be ready to deal with them, and buy ourselves enough time for Starfleet to get here and extract us from this godforsaken ice ball.
The cave's pretty defensible.
To a point. They'll eventually bottle us in and use grenades or chemicals. We have to make it too costly for them to hunt us down. Catch them before they catch us. Ambush them.
Risky, but we know the terrain.
Here's the plan. They'll beam down at the shuttle wreckage and start searching from there. Their teams will eventually track our route, so we hit them on the way. We'll ambush them at the snowdrifts, then fall back, fighting our way towards the cave. Make them pay for every meter. We don't have to stop them, just slow them down long enough for Starfleet to reach us.
Attracting that much fire is risky, but I don't have a better idea. Or let's give these Klingons a little payback. Let's give these Klingons a little
Let's take
payback.
position by the fumaroles and make the Klingons come to us.
Oh, back to those fumaroles.
Remember, the Klingons can be beaten. Meet them with strength. Seize every opportunity. Give no quarter. Fight hard and fight to win.
Check on mastiffs! They're hunting us!
Enemy target uncensored. Enemy combatant in close proximity. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
We should get to high ground and try to hide. Catch them in the rough terrain.
Oh my goodness, they've blocked it off. It says I'm supposed to get up to the higher ground, okay. But how? Like, I'm not seeing where. Except like going this way, but then when I try, it is blocked. Huh. Oh my goodness, okay. Unless they're meaning... Oh yes, Lurso, okay. Okay. See, this, I hate this part. When they are not clear about these kinds of things. And then you end up... You're kidding me! Oh my goodness. Okay,
Get behind cover.
that was
They'll
harder
be here
than
any
it should have
second.
been.
Everyone in position?
Ready.
Affirmative.
I see them.
Wait for my signal. Let's give him hell.
Okay, now that the dogs have stopped barking.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
There we go, kill him.
Keep up the pressure.
Get him, get him. This is a good sniper spot. Okay. Here we go. Get 'em, get 'em. They don't stand a chance.
Keep firing. Hold the line.
Oh no. No. Uh-oh.
That was close. You alright?
Get down.
Kerwin's dead.
Kerwin's down!
They're homing in on our signal. Head toward the cave before they flank us.
Now we head toward the cave. Back to the cave. Back out to the thermals. Back to the cave.
Keep moving! We'll dig out on the hillside by the rocks.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Hey, look, I'm half buried in snow. That's cute.
Fall back! Fall back to the cave! We can't let them reach Lorca!
We won't last long out here, even in cover. The cave's gonna be our best option soon. The rest of you should be ready to fall back to the camp. When that happens, I'll dig in here and cover your retreat.
Negative, Ensign. We can't afford to lose anyone else.
It's a sound tactic. If something goes wrong, you're gonna want someone watching your back. Keep the PEV in reserve in case you need to withdraw. Think like a Klingon. Consider every weapon at your disposal.
I'll make sure you have the time you need. Keep the captain safe. Tell my family what happened here. Tell them I fought for them. And for the Federation.
Good luck, Ensign. Go to the cave! To the cave!
Which one of you wants to die first? Ha! I thought you Klingons knew how to fight!
I give you all warriors death and Dorian. It is better than they will receive.
Into the cave. We must reach Lorca. Lorca. Lorca.
Since you're back, I assume that the Klingons are on their way. Give me a phaser. I'll be damned if I go down without a fight.
If you're sure, Captain. Good luck. Defend the cave.
Personal shield losing power.
It's you! A car of House Mokai? I am gonna kill you!
It seems. But my troops will deal with you. Jolly Chu! Your minions died honorably. But your captain is, how do you say it, a high-value target. He will not enjoy his time as a prisoner of the Empire.
Oh no, a cutscene.
They smell blood. They won't stop now.
I think it's time we use those explosives, Chief.
Do it! Seal off the entrance! Damn!
I know that look. What's wrong?
Kerwin had it.
What?
Kerwin had the remote detonator.
Make another one then.
No parts. We used everything we had.
Give me options, Commander.
Yeah, running a little short on those, Captain.
Can we shoot it to set it off?
No way. You'll just fry the whole package.
Something with a tricorder then.
Maybe? I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Come back!
This is the only way. Has to be done manually.
Wait! No! No, you can't!
I love you, Ellen. Always. Always.
Oh no.
Amna, where are you? Anna, tell me where you are! Please. Come back.
Commander! We need to get moving.
No, I'm not leaving without her.
She's gone, Commander. On your feet, soldier. Do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
Sir, that back wall is mostly ice, frozen over the course of many seasons of runoff. We should be able to melt through it with a phaser. A medium setting will generate a lot of vapor, but give a clean bore. Better than waiting around for those Klingons. Melt the back wall. Would help if I didn't have things activating automatically from my macro. Okay, my keybind. There we go. Nice clean bore.
Damn. It'll take a while for the Klingons to make it through the rockfall. Let's make sure we're ready when they do.
We don't seem to have many options left.
Dead end. Give me options, people.
Photon grenades. Breaking through.
Klingons don't give up the chase easily.
Let them come. I'll take as many of them with me as I can.
Lorca here?
Captain Lorca, thought we'd lost you.
Not from lack of trying. My people and I need immediate extraction.
Ask and ye shall receive, Captain. Ready to leave when you are.
Sometime later.
Personal log. Commander Ellen Landry. She's been gone for months. And every day I'm reminded of her. I even have her job now. Chief of Security. I took it to honor her. To continue her work. To keep people safe. The captain's recovered from his injuries, mostly. His eyes don't handle the light very well. But like me, he forges on. This war, the Klingons, they've taken so much from us both. For me, for the captain, only duty remains.
Long-range sensors are picking up Klingon raiders in this sector. Ready for a little payback?
Always.
And that's how she got to be so hard. Alright, and contact command. There's a lot to be learned from what happened on that moon, to be sure. Ja'ula's willingness to sacrifice large numbers of her foes to get what she wants comes to mind. Her ruthless determination is bound to be a problem. And soon. The fanaticism of her troops and officers shouldn't be taken lightly. A great number of those forces came with her to this time period. I think we all have an idea of what to expect if we meet them in battle now. For many, the fate of Commander Landry is something of a cautionary tale. I prefer to remember her as an officer who remained faithful to her captain and crew until the end. You will receive the following reward: some experience, some expertise, some dilithium ore, a Klingon bat'leth, and a nanofiber insulated jacket. And continue. Alright. Alrighty, Roo, and there we go. And that was, what episode was that? Something of the possible. Let's see, that was down at the bottom. Impossibility of reason. I knew I had possible in there somewhere. So that was the episode Impossibility of Reason. Again, if you've liked what you've seen, consider clicking that like or subscribe button, or becoming a member by clicking the join button, or becoming a patron. The link for that is in the top right hand corner of your screen. This is Teacher Kirby. See you later.